All right, family, let's wrap this up. I'm just gonna run through it because my first two videos were like past 25 minutes. So we're just gonna run through this shit. I don't know if y'all like long videos where I actually explain everything, or you just want me to shut the fuck up and get right to it, right? So, real quick, one of the homies asked me why I choose Halliburton over LaMelo Ball. Let's go ahead and get to that real quick. Okay, and then I'm gonna get right into it. Here's Halliburton, and then LaMelo. Okay, so both of them are playmakers, right? Pretty similar when it comes to everything that they do. Like look at the stats, 5-1. Like they are super similar, right? So then you go down to the skills, and what I like is Halliburton has catch and shoot. So if you happen to get yourself wide open, you can shoot really quick. And then even a corner three specialist, if you catch yourself in a corner, Halliburton also has slippery worm. LaMelo does not. You know how important I like to have slippery worm. So that those are two skills for me. And when it comes down here, he has a floater and a reach and steals. You know how you shooters love your floaters. So I'm giving you a floater. So there's your floater and then a reach and steal. I think it's important to have a reach and steal if you can. All right, so let's get into it. This is the I'm gonna combine them both. This is the medium spenders, and by medium spenders, I think you can afford to have cards at 300K to 1 million ish per card. Like you can afford up to the millions, right? Because you're spending money. And the whales, you drop in racks. You can afford anything. All right, so let's just run through it again, because I don't know if y'all really like long drawn out videos when I actually explain it. All right, so for my medium spenders, you're gonna go ahead and go with Embiid. Embiid is the best center, the most powerful center in the game. You can strength abuse. You can even take on AD. You can take on Giannis. But he's the best solo queue center. Okay. If you don't like Embiid because he's slow or whatever, you don't like his play style, you don't like the power post up, you don't like the strength abuse or whatever. Go ahead and go with K Towns. K Towns is faster. Maybe you like the corner sit. Maybe you like to, what I'm saying, whatever you like. You know how y'all cat players are. You want to be one of them? You can be one of them. So two different play styles. I choose Embiid. The alternative is cat. If you are a whale and you can afford every fucking thing, you're gonna go with Jokic. Now, I said that Embiid is the best solo queue player center because Embiid can literally do everything. He can score, he can rebound, he can block and hold defense. Jokic cannot block animated shots. So what that means is you're gonna need somebody on your trio team that can block for you. And since you're a whale, you're probably running with other people that spend money. So I'm pretty sure you have an AD friend, maxed out AD, maxed out Giannis. You probably got a JJ, a Wembanyama. You got something right on your team that's going to help you block. So Jokic, since you're well and you can afford him, you're going to go ahead and get the number one fucking rebounder in the game. You're going to go ahead and get the number one passing center in the game. You're going to go ahead and get the best screen setter in the game for your trio team. Okay, and then your teammates are going to cover your ass when it comes to blocking because you're providing everything that's provided with Jokic. You provide so much: the passing, the screens, the big body, the strength, like he all that shit, right? All right, so we're gonna move on. We'll make this quick. Okay, for my medium spenders. Let me do this price shit. Okay, so to make it easier. I don't know why the fuck Draymond is so expensive in Asia, but he is. My pick is Draymond, but you guys also know that I'm very biased about Draymond. Draymond's my favorite player. I think he's fucking broken in this game. So I'm picking Draymond, but I am biased. I admit that. Draymond is a lockdown defender at the power forward. Draymond can block as well. So if you've seen my video when I went against Ken, you already know what Draymond can do to AD. You already know what Draymond can do to Giannis. You can stop them from doing their help defense shit. Nobody else is doing that in the game. You can set up double screens. You can do all that shit. You can block shots. Yes, People have blocked fucking Antetokounmpo with Draymond, right? All right. So you can block. Don't underestimate his block. And then he's 50-50 from the 3-point line. All right. So you can hit some threes. But he's a lock. He locks people down. Alternative to that, if you don't want to be a lock, I want you to go with Porzingis. And just like I said about marketing for my medium spenders, when you go Porzingis has that 7'2" height. So you're still gonna be the one on the center by your teammate who can afford AD, Giannis, Wembanyama, whoever the fuck they got, right? They're gonna still be the ones guarding the two position because your tall ass is going to be at the three position guarding the C because you're a medium spinner, right? And you're not gonna throw off the meta when it comes to your trios because you're so fucking tall. So go with Porzingis. Now you might say, "My Porzingis over Wembanyama." All right, we're gonna do it really quick. I'm gonna try to do it quick. I don't want this video to be too long. Number one is the price. Wembanyama is 2 fucking million. Again, as a medium spender, I think your budget should be around 1 million ish. I'm pushing it with Porzingis. He's 13, almost 14. Wembanyama is fucking 2 million. All right, that's out the budget. Okay, so that's that. He's out the budget, but he is tall as fuck, so he'll still do it, right? Be in the center position. You need to know about Porzingis exclusive shooting abilities, versatile pick and roll, the screen, everything that marketing is bringing. Porzingis is going to bring too. Porzingis is stronger, but he is slower. Porzingis can shoot better threes. So again, just like you play marketing with the pick and roll and trying to get open, knock down the three, it's the same thing with Porzingis. Do the same thing, and you're guarding the center. That's the important part. So you got all that, and you can block as well. Now I know you're kind of slow, but again, you're going to be guarding the C anyway, theoretically, if you do this correctly. So you have the same speed as a center. And then, you know what I'm saying, if you can get open, if you can use this exclusive, you can block, you can do everything, right? Let's go through this really, really quick. Got your Prince of Pursuit, No Fly Zone, Dunk Monster, Catch and Shoot, Corner 3 Specialist, 3-point Pull Up Pro, Box Out Master, Off Screen Shooter, Pick and Roll Master. Again, because it's exclusive, it's about setting screens, right? Just like marketing. You got your Brick Wall, you got the Elite Rebounder, okay? Alley Oop. What else he got? Long range block again, helping you block. Oh, he got a box out counter. Remember, when Wembanyama get boxed out, he can't counter it. When Wembanyama is just boxed the fuck out. You're spending 2 million on somebody who can just get boxed out and can't do shit about it. With Porzingis, you can actually fight back and get out that box. You got shimmy shake, you got an euro step. So you got a little bag. You got a little bag. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so if you're a whale, then I think it's pretty obvious. You're gonna go with AD or you're gonna go with Antetokounmpo. Me personally, I prefer Antetokounmpo. I have always preferred Antetokounmpo over AD because, like I said, Antetokounmpo has an offensive bag that AD doesn't have. Yes, AD is the better blocker, but Antetokounmpo literally has an entire bag. Yes, people like they spam Eero or whatever, or they just spam Dunk Monster. But I'm trying to make this quick. You don't even need all this. Number one, he's stronger and faster. Don't forget that he's stronger and faster than AD. But are we gonna go all the way down? Where's the bag? Okay, you got all the dunks and shit. You got the Euro step, the 360 layup, the double. I guess you need to see AD as well, huh? That way you know. Okay, AD. That way you know what I'm saying. So again, stronger, faster. He can hold Embiid, dunking, all that shit, right? Of course he can block better, but they both can block, right? So it don't mean nothing. Okay, down here to the offensive bag. Got that new baseline dunk 2.0, making him a strong ass, fucking spammer. He got the dunk fake and pass. So again, you get yourself in a trouble situation where you think you're gonna get blocked, just pass the fucking ball. You got the ultra long layup if you want to use it. They both got all these dunks, right? And then you got the Euro step, the 360 layup, the double pump layup, which is pretty nice if you're going up against, blockers. You go up against AD, hit them with that double pump layup. It works, bro. Layup, fake and pass. You get yourself in a bad situation with the layup, pass it out. Okay, and that's you just got to use the bag. He got all these pump fakes. He draws attention. Just hit the open man. I promise you, Antetokounmpo has a bag. All right, so moving on to the forwards, small forwards. Of course, we're gonna go with Tatum. Tatum is still the best in the game, even with the nerf. So you're just gonna go with Tatum. Simple. Alternatively, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is so fucking nice. He is so underused, and he's actually broken if you use him correctly because of his reckless dunk. You can drive on AD, you can drive on Antetokounmpo and everything, and not get blocked. You could do your reckless like layup. Now that doesn't mean that your layup is going to go in, but just in case you do get stopped, you have a chance to lob that motherfucker up and maybe go in, maybe it don't. But you won't you ain't getting blocked as easily, right? So you can take advantage of that. And then if you're a whale, LeBron James. I have made 2, 3 videos saying that people don't use King James correctly. When I had King James, I was coming through. Just like I tried to do with Ant, but Ant got shut the fuck down. They didn't shut my motherfucking King down. I was coming through on everybody with King. I was what I say. I was feeling unstoppable. You don't have to show me. I was coming through chat, coming through them. And LeBron has strength. He can block. He can play defense, lockdown, like everything that I say your small forward needs to be. They need to be a jack of all trades. LeBron James can literally do everything. So if you're well, you can afford him. Go off. You can even hold fucking Tatum. Okay, so shooting guards for my medium spenders, you're gonna go ahead and go. Um, I I I I don't think Holiday has a bag, an offensive bag, but certain people, like Sicario, Ninja, and all them in NA, they be showing me games where they be putting up 20 fucking points with Holiday. And I'm like, how? I be missing it. But then, you know what I'm saying? I be running with other people and they use Holiday and they fucking suck, bro. So I'm telling them, I don't think Holiday has a bag. And I think that only certain people know how to use Holiday or it's the team. Y'all are just making him look good because y'all like know what the fuck you're doing. I don't think everybody know what the fuck they doing. So I don't think True is comp. But if you can like somehow use True like they use True and you pull out 20 fucking points, go off with Holiday. Go off. So because he's a lock. I like to have a lock at the shooting guard position. Okay. Other than that, you have your pick between Klay Thompson and Booker. In my opinion, I am going to go with Klay Thompson because I think he's a better secondary shooter. He got the quick catch and shoot. He got the exclusive, contested 99%, blah blah blah. Booker is more of a mid-range shooter. He has a nice dribble package. He can dribble better than Klay Thompson, right? Klay Thompson don't really have a bag, but it's the catch and shoot. It's the contested shots. Everything that Klay Thompson is about. I think is very nice for a secondary shooter. The Booker can work the ball more. He might be able to, maybe better carry your team, but I still think he's better as a secondary shooter. So I'm gonna go with number one Holiday first. But if you don't like Holiday, I'm gonna go with Klay. Okay. And for my for my people who like to dunk, because Ant is out, you have Jalen Brown and Anthony Edwards. I am gonna go with Jalen Brown. I'm not going to get into it. I'm trying. I want to keep this video. Okay, hold on. Let's just go ahead and do it. Now this video getting long, but I feel like I gotta do it. That way you understand. Where he at? Anthony Edwards. So both of them have the between the legs dribble, blah blah blah. When you look at their exclusives, all right, they both have that. Of course, Anthony is stronger and he's faster by 38. That ain't really much. Brown has 710 at the 3 point. He also has a better mid range. Y'all remember when I used the R5 Ant and I was missing fucking middies, bro? The fuck? I was missing wide open middies. That shit pissed me off. I was already getting my ass whooped because I was getting blocked by every fucking body. I was missing my mid ranges too. Like fuck, bro. All right, so Jaylen Brown is a better shooter at the three and the mid range, which can be nice. He can dunk as well. You want to dunk with Ant? Go ahead and dunk with Brown. The defense is better. 791 defense. That's that, bro. That's almost 200 points better. And then I don't know if there's anything in here that I want to point out. They're pretty similar. Let's see. Brown has slippery worm. You know how I talk about my slippery worm. Brown has it. Okay. He has a 3 out of 3 diving save. That might be nice. Got that baseline dunk. The only difference is that he can't get himself out of sticky situations. If you're gonna go in for the dunk, you just gotta go in because he ain't got no dunk fake pass like Anthony has. So with Brown, once you go in, you going in. Ain't no getting out of it. You either finna get blocked or you finna slam that motherfucker in. So that's why I choose JB, even though Ant has a better heat map somehow. I choose JB for the slippery worm and for the betting shooting, for the 3 point and from the mid ranges. Me missing mid ranges on Ant was crazy. And then if you're a whale, you're just gonna go ahead and go with Harden. You're gonna go ahead. You can afford him. You're just gonna go ahead and go with Harden. Yes, he sucks on defense. Use him as a secondary shooter. I haven't talked about Harden being a secondary shooter, but look, he sucks on defense, which is why when you go Harden versus a point guard, like Harden versus Curry, or Harden versus even the shooting guard, you go Harden versus Clay, Harden versus Booker, you go Harden versus Tatum, whoever, right? Harden gets his fucking ankle broken, right? Because he sucks at defense. Have you ever thought about putting him in a secondary position? That way he doesn't have to guard the fucking ankle breaker on the team. You go ahead and put him versus AD or Giannis or whoever the fuck they got on him, right? And yes, you might have a tough time trying to get around him, but it, you're not gonna get your fucking ankle broken by AD. I doubt it. Now you might get ran over by Antetokounmpo, but yeah, your center's gonna help you out, right? You figure it out. Trust me. Harden, secondary shooter, nice. Let's move on. Point guard. All right. Everybody most hated, underrated, Dame. Go with Dame. Just fucking go with Dame. People don't like him. Some people like him. Dame is good, bro. You might just not be good with him because I mean, he's pretty. He's a simple character, right? You just dribble, 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 shoot. Like you dribble for you dribble for 30 seconds, even though there's only 23 seconds on the clock, and you shoot, right? That's Dame. I know it's kind of boring, but he can get the job done. He can carry your team. If you don't like Dame, you want a driver, go ahead and go with Ja. Trust me, Ja's okay. Just trust me. You want a driver, go with Ja. Okay. For my wheels, Steph Curry, the best fucking shooter, the best fucking ankle breaker in the game. We don't even got to talk about it. Steph Curry. All right. Leaving it at that. I'm running out of gold, man. It's really tough on this free to play account. I am running out of gold. I don't know what to do. Let's try to gamble. Let's try to gamble 2%, and we out this motherfucker. Where is that? Okay, player. I saved up 2 this time. Okay. Fuck me, bro. I ain't gonna try to run out of gold. I'm running out of gold so hard for free to play players. We out.